You know, if I could give Vince Russo one piece of advice, it'd be just shut your fucking mouth. Just one time. Just shut up. Just shut the hell up. You know, I've been watching this fool because I go through the web. I want to see what everybody's saying on every single subject when it comes to wrestling. And this fool always has some stupid ass shit to say. If he said 10 things, I'd probably agree with one of them. It's incredible. I mean, he said some bullshit this year. First of all, he just said, he said a number of things, so hold on, let me gather my thoughts. He just said that Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble is a joke. It shouldn't happen. It's stupid. We've already seen it. Whatever. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. We have already seen it. But it was fucking good. It was good all 3 times. It was the shit. Personally, I think Kevin Owens is like Roman Reigns in top 5 rivals. Top 5 rivals. Not even a question about it. Getting them a chance to fight each other in a serious bout, in a serious championship match in front of people this time is a big deal to me personally. I don't see why it's such a big problem. If it's something that hasn't happened in 2 years, technically 3 years, but we'll go with 2 years because that's when the last match happened. Then it's magic. Why fix something that ain't broke? Look, and we need somebody to fight him at the Royal Rumble to get us to that WrestleMania moment that we all want. So, Kevin Owens is a hell of a talent. Triple H knows it. I've been saying it, and for some reason, Vince never thought of him that way. So, to me, it just gives Kevin another chance to solidify himself as a generational talent, which I think he is. The guy's a hell of a wrestler. I love his moveset. I love his promo. Everything about him is great. This is a great match. Then he said something along the lines of, you have 50 to 70 guys in your locker room, and not one is believable to beat Roman Reigns. And people are like, oh, he just slammed the entire WWE roster. I'm like, first of all, it's very hard to get somebody that's believable to beat Roman Reigns, period. But let me just give you a list of people who I think can beat Roman Reigns and look like they're believable to beat Roman Reigns. Cody Rhodes is believable. Not right now, but with some brief character development and some backstory and the rivalry that will ensue between them at some point or another, which is going to happen, he will be believable. He will be believable. Like I said, I'm sick. So, I could see Bobby Lashley taking the title from Roman. I really could. Bobby Lashley is the shit. That man's physique is ridiculous, and he's a threat in that ring. That's 2. I also could see AJ Styles beating Reigns, but it would be in a hell of a match, and it would take a lot out of Styles. But he could do it. It's just, is he going to be around long enough to do something like that, to even get into a rivalry that way? So, I mean, there's people out there. It's just, Karrion Kross, I can see it, but he needs to be developed. So that's 4 or 5 guys I just named off the top of my head that can beat him, that are believable of beating him at some point. Not to mention Bray Wyatt. I wouldn't be shocked if at this year's SummerSlam, Bray Wyatt faces Roman Reigns and sticks it to Roman Reigns, because that would make a great story, because Roman took the title from the Fiend in SummerSlam of 2020. So that alone, it's like 3 years. Bray Wyatt fans have been waiting for that. I could see that happening. So it's just like everything WWE does, he just shits on it. And why I'll agree with some things, like, for instance, even though it's part of Seth Rollins' character and whatever, Vince Russo was like, you know what, dude? He might as well be coming out in lingerie next time. I'm like, first of all, that's just his character. He's just playing around. And second of all, I feel like Seth Rollins would find that disrespectful. I mean, he might just laugh it off, of course, but it's like, it's just Vince Russo is an idiot. Like, he points out the stupidest shit. And then he's all like, he said this a couple of weeks ago. Oh, how could you not have an attractive female working within the company that's not a wrestler? I'm like, have you seen Kathy Kelly? That alone, Samantha Irvin, Kayla Braxton. That's three right there. And he just talks shit about the stupidest things, and the way he expresses himself is just so idiotic. I can't stand Vince Russo. I mean, there's a reason why WCW sunk and shit. He was a big reason why. Go watch the documentaries. Jim Cornette will tell your ass he knows nothing about wrestling. Bret Hart told you too. Vince Russo is an idiot. Doesn't know a damn thing about wrestling either. So I don't understand how somebody who's had very little success outside of TNA can talk so much nonsense. It's ridiculous. I don't know. It's just Vince Russo bothers me. He's been bothering me for months, and I wish I'd made a video on it sooner. But again, I was sick. But whatever. I'm talking about him now. It's just like, that fool really just put down the pen and just shut up. He's just trying to throw buzzwords out there to get some sort of publicity, but the day's done for you, dog. Just hang it up, shut up, do everybody a favor. What do you guys think about Vince Russo? Let me know in the comments. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.